Hello, welcome to Warrior Strength class. I am feeling better, that is the good news, so I get to bring to you a brand new live class of lifting weights. So hopefully if you're catching this live, you have your tracker sheet printed out, and if you're catching the replay, pause me, go print out your tracker sheet, and come back. This is what we have lined up for today. We're going to warm up the same warm up we've been doing, so at least you know something, right? And then we're going to head into, if you look at your tracker sheet, I have mine right here. I don't know if it'll be backwards to you, it might be, but you'll see that I made two charts for you. The top chart is for today. The next chart is for the next time you do the workout, okay? It's for you to track down which weights you use each set. So station 1 is our first set of work. We're gonna work all of these exercises for 40 seconds and take a 20-second break in between. Station 2, we're gonna work all of the same exercises. We're gonna work in Tabata, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Station 3, I don't know why it says station 2, station 2, station 3. It should say station 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll fix that. Station 3, so the third set is back to 40 seconds of work. The last set is back to 20 seconds of work. It's a pattern, okay? So this is what it means. When we're working for 40 seconds, we're lifting a moderate weight for our deadlift squat. Listen to the exercises if you didn't print it out. Deadlift squat combination, reverse lunge curtsy combination will alternate sides, chest press fly combination, tricep press, skull crushers, the extension, wide row, narrow row, that's a bent over wide row, bent over narrow row, wide biceps, narrow biceps, that's a wide curl and a full curl, reverse plank, where we are in a reverse plank, we did it yesterday in mind class, and then a V up, and I'll tell you a modification for that as well. Dolphin, which is like a hop into a dolphin, pike, back to plank with leg lift. It's the leg extensions, okay? So for the last two exercises, you're not gonna have to track any weights, but for the rest of them, you will. So we're gonna do 40 seconds of the combinations, and I want you to go moderate. Then when we get to the Tabata, where it's 20 seconds of work and 10-second break, I want you to go a little bit heavier and slow yourself down. So in 20 seconds, maybe that means you get done 3 to 5 combinations. That's okay. I want you to kind of go a little bit heavier there. I have my weight set out to do that. I've got 8s, 12s, 15s, and 17 and a halves. I figured I'm going to do the 8s and the 12s for the first 40 seconds of movements. And then when we head into the second set with the 20 seconds, I'm going to go into my 17 and a halves, my 15s, okay? So that gives you a gauge of what you could be lifting. To be quite honest, I probably would even grab 20s for my leg work. If you have something really heavy like that. Now, if you have like the select weights, the select tech, I know you're gonna have to kind of just split the difference on some of these because you can't switch your weights that quickly. If you need to, pause me and come back, okay? We'll go ahead and start with the warm up and set your watches to traditional strength training if you're tracking, and we're gonna go, okay? So, fingers crossed everything goes well, right? And my timer works and it's smooth today. Let's go for it. If you're playing your own music, play your own music. I didn't send a playlist to you today. I figured if you've got something, go ahead and play that, okay? So let's go ahead and start marching in place. The only thing that I did was put on my mat at the back of, I knew that was gonna happen. There's the music attached to the playlist. I put my mat, oh, that's all I was saying. Okay, let's go. Let's go, march it in place. And then when you're ready, take a step, step, knee, step, step, knee, step, step, knee, step, step, knee. Take it lateral, side to side. Gonna make sure we have plenty of time to do all the fun stuff of the warm-up. So let's get our march knees done. Add a little torso twist if you'd like. Just a little twist towards the knee that comes up. Add a little spinal rotation here, and then let's settle our legs, toes forward, big wide stance. Take a shift to the back corner with your butt, and then shift to the other corner with your butt. Push your heels into the ground. Chest stays lifted and proud. You can switch hands on your thighs, and then let's go ahead and switch the hands to your scoop, scoop, a scoop and a swoop, whatever you want to call it. Reach through. I don't actually touch the ground, I kind of hover over the ground.
Hold center, walk your feet in, and then let's take the rotations here. Lift your heel, turn your hips. Draw your belly button in towards your spine, and do your rotations here. Give me 2 more. And then take a reverse lunge, step in, snap kick, reverse lunge, step in, snap kick, reverse lunge, step in, snap kick. 2 more. All right, and then take that wide straddle again, reach overhead. Swing your arms through and rise up. One more time. Now on the way down, you're gonna stay down, and we're gonna inchworm. I have to turn myself so I don't go off camera. You're gonna inchworm out to plank, come back, and let's do that again. So we swing through once, swing through twice, hold at the bottom, walk your hands to plank, walk back. Let's do that swing through again. Swing, swing, hold, walk to plank. So that really helps us activate our shoulder joints. And then let's just jumping jack or tap out. And then we're gonna get started with our work today, okay? So first move is a Romanian deadlift and do a squat, okay? You can hold your weights down here or you can rack and squat. Then we go into a reverse lunge, curtsy, reverse lunge, curtsy. Let's start with our deadlift first to squat. Ready, set, begin. Deadlift, mid-shin, tailbone out long behind you, squat. Deadlift, squat. One of my ears just unplugged. Oh, it feels so good. I'm hoping the other one does today too. Oh, my head still feels like a balloon, but I do feel better at least. Lots of rest and sleep yesterday. I took a nap and I rested, did nothing yesterday. And that's sometimes what we need to do, right? Toes forward, tailbone back. Long spine, proud chest. This is your 40 seconds. Go ahead and stop. Then we head into a reverse lunge, curtsy, switch and do the other side, okay? I know there's sliders on there. If you have sliders, you can optionally use them. I didn't grab them for today or tell you you needed them. So we're gonna do this just plain on the ground today. Ready, set, reverse lunge. Same leg taps and curtsies, switch legs. Push your heel into the ground. Find some balance. If you're losing balance, do this without weights. Then you would just put 0 where it says weights, okay? As we go through the breaks, if you want to write down your weights right away, write down your weights right away. I forgot to tell you to write that one down. So when we break this next time, go ahead and write down what weight you used for this first set, deadlifts and squats, and lunges and curtsies. We have 3, 2, 1, done. Write down your weights, track them, and then meet me down on the mat for a chest press, which is like a bench press. I have to move myself from the wall a little bit. Bench press, turn, fly, turn, come down. Ready, set, go. Bench press, turn, fly, turn, lower press, turn, fly, turn. Lower leg goalposts, and then fly. You want your arms to be straight, slight bend in the elbow is fine, on the fly. So it's press to fly. You're rotating from the shoulder joint, turning your wrists from facing away from you to parallel. Your arms come up straight over your shoulders. Like I said, they're parallel. Like the number 11, my favorite number, and pause. Go ahead and write down your weights that you used, and then we're gonna get ready for our tricep press, skull crusher, tricep press, skull crusher. So I keep my elbows tight to my rib cage, tap the floor, press up using my triceps, and then skull crusher. Shoulder to elbow doesn't move. Ready, set, go. Press, lower, press, lower lift. So the body here. Now I just grabbed my 12s for this. I will go heavier on the next set, okay? So if you grab something that, is moderate and you're kind of feeling it, but just not too much yet, don't worry, we have 3 more sets to go. Right, and I know we're moving fast, so you do want to have a nice variety of weights out in front of you, or maybe you're using the same weight like I am for multiple exercises, that's fine too. Like I said, these are 12s. We're working pretty good right now. Go ahead and pause, write down your weight. We are going to stand up for the next 2 exercises. We have bent over wide row, wide like goalpost, then narrow. So it's the same thing we did with chest press. We're going to turn your palms to the back wall, turn your palms parallel facing in. Ready, set, begin. Wide row, narrow row. Elbows hike up. Elbows hike up. You'll notice that my neck, my back doesn't move, just my arms. So if you find yourself kind of jutting out your chest and moving your neck, stop that, please. Keep your neck neutral. Squeeze with your shoulder blades. Your chest exactly where it's at, nice and proud, flat back. Okay, no reason to move it. It's your back muscles doing the work here. And pause. Go ahead and write that down. Full curl, wide curl is next. We start with the wide curl first, and we come down for core work. How are we doing so far? So far, so good? Okay. Write down the weight. This first set, like I said, we're going to learn it, and then we're going to go through it 3 more times, so we're all good. Wide curl. Go ahead and begin. You come out wide, and then a full curl. Come out wide, and a full curl. That's it. A lot of this routine I did not create. Somebody else created it. A lot of it reminds me of my personal training sessions, so if you train with me, you'll be like, oh, this is very similar. The combinations are very similar, not the pattern necessarily, but I do a lot of these wide curl, full curls, combinations, my sessions. 3, 2, 1, write down your weights. We're coming into our core section. And then after we do the core section, remember that's when we go maybe a little bit heavier. We're going to have 20 seconds of work, okay? So first off, core, we're in a reverse plank. It means that you turn your fingertips in towards your butt, dig your heels into the ground. Option number 1 is plank. Go ahead and begin, if you're beginning with me, to, oh my goodness, I can do this, a V up. Okay, option number 2, reverse tabletop. Into a V sit. I like that one. So between the 2, reverse plank and a V up, which I need to practice, or reverse tabletop in a V sit or a boat, okay? I like this to this. Go ahead and stop. Okay, trial number 1. We get to do it 3 more times, so not right now, but 3 more times, and we'll get a chance to do more of those. So play around with it, see what you like, see what works for you. You don't have to write anything down. Let's come to dolphin, which is an elbow plank. We're gonna hop our feet in, hop back, or walk your feet in, walk back. So it looks like this. Dolphin, back, lift. Dolphin, back, lift the other leg. Okay, so you can walk your feet in, walk your feet out, and do your lift, or hop, pike up, hop, pike back, lift, hop, hop. Now, I've always done dolphin like this, which I guess would be an option as well. Just pike up your hips like a down dog, and then lift. So, lots of options. We have 3 seconds left. This is about your glutes on the lift. And pause. All right, you have nothing to write down. We're going to go back to the top again. And this is where I encourage you to grab heavier weights, okay? If you need to dial up something heavier, please do. We get a little bit of a break here, and then we're going into 20 seconds of work or exercise. So I am going to grab my heavier weights for the deadlift and the squats. And you can do the same. Okay, I'll tell you when we go. wish that I could put the timer. So there's a way. Ready, set, go. So there's a way to get the timer onto the screen with you. 20 seconds here. So like I said, I went heavier. You can go heavier too. 5 seconds left. Didn't start. Rewind me and go again. Pause. 10 seconds. Right into rear lunge curtsies. This is going to go faster, which then also gets our heart rate up and leaves us a little bit breathless. So breathe and let's go. Rear lunge, curtsy. Push your heel into the ground. Step up into your front heel. Step up into your front heel. Lunge, rise up. Curtsy, rise up. 5 seconds. Lunge, curtsy, pause. Chest fly, chest press. I turn myself this way this time. Ready, set, go. We've got our press, turn, fly, turn, press, turn, fly, turn, press, turn, fly. Got it? 3 seconds left. Pause for 10, and then we've got our tricep press and skull crusher. We go again in 2, 1, go. Press, elbows narrow. Skull crush. Okay, so this is going to challenge me on the skull crusher with these weights. They're kind of heavy for this, but I'm going to try it, okay? Press, skull crush. 5 more seconds. Did you pick something heavy? And you know what? Go ahead and stop. Even if you didn't pick something heavy, that's okay. You're still going to benefit from the quicker movement. Really quickly, get right into our bent over wide row. Narrow. Wide, narrow. Wide, narrow. And walk close. Wide, I'm sweating already. Narrow, everything's feeling warm. Time is up. Okay. Whew. Wide curl, full curl. Going back to these weights. Ready, set, begin. Wide, full. Wide, full. You got it. Elbows stay tucked into your side. Your biceps are doing the work. So your elbows are not coming behind you. They're staying in line, straight down from your shoulder, and pause. Okay, coming back to reverse plank or reverse tabletop to V-up or boat pose. So let's see if we can smooth this out here. Ready, set, go. Maybe try that instead of coming all the way down. Yeah, there we go. Especially in 20 seconds. We don't have a lot of time, so it could look like this. I did both options. Go ahead and stop. That's a lot of balance right there. All right, pike up in your dolphin. Plank leg lift. Ready, set, begin. Pike up, plank, lift. Pike up, plank, lift. Pike up, plank, lift. You can get a lot of reps in here, even in 20 seconds. One more, and time. All right, so that went by super fast. We're going back to the 40 seconds of work, which is gonna feel like super long. And that's okay, breathe right here. Grab your weights for your squat deadlifts. All right, and then have you write down what you used. Go ahead and begin. I forgot to have you write down what you used during that order set. So maybe you'll remember and you can write it down when we're done with this. Write it down quick. So come to the mid shin with your deadlift. Squeeze the back of your legs and your glutes. And then when you squat, keep your chest lifted, shoulders over your hips, knees behind your toes. Do like a deadlift squat combo. Pause, write down your weight. that you just used. If you would like to write down the weights from the last set, write them down really quick too. I remembered what I used, so hopefully you remember what you used. Just write them down really quick, okay? Whew. We head into reverse lunge, curtsies, stay in the same leg, reverse lunge, curtsy, and switch. Ready, set, go. Reverse lunge, tap, curtsy, now switch legs. Reverse lunge, curtsy, now switch legs. I want each time you step up, push your heel into the ground. It doesn't matter which lunge you're doing, the reverse or the curtsy, your front heel pushes into the ground, your back, ball of your foot is there for balance. Your shoulders stay stacked over your hips the whole time. You have a proud chest. There is no leaning forward with your shoulders or chest. Stand tall, stand proud. And time, write down what weight you used. And then let's come back down to the floor. Lay down and breathe. We have chest press, chest fly. So after you write down your weight, join me on the floor. Whew. We go in 3, 2, 1. Press, turn, fly, turn. Press, turn, fly, turn. Okay. Far so good. We're getting the hang of this by the 3rd set. It's amazing, right? We're sweating, we're breathing. We're not only shredding with heavy weights, but we are going to have that metabolic conditioning by getting our heart rates up. Heavier you lift, more breathless you do become. So think about that as you choose your weights today. We've got no more seconds left, so lower your weights. Get ready for your tricep press, skull crushers. So use that weight or switch it out. Write down what weight you just used. We'll go again in 10 seconds. This floor today feels so nice and cool. I'm just enjoying laying here. All right, elbows tucked into your rib cage. Go ahead and press them up. Skull crusher. Very narrow. Lower your elbows down. When we skull press, shoulder to elbow does not move. When you tricep press, you are using the back of your arms right here to push the weight up. Okay, elbow bends, grazes the rib cage, taps the floor. Then you come up and you skull crush. When you skull crush, shoulder to elbow is in a straight line, and you take the weights outside of your head. Okay. Do not hit your face, do not hover over your face. Come out to the sides. That's why I'm turned this way. Go ahead and stop. You can see the difference from this angle. Okay. Head back to wide row, narrow row, bent over, okay? Wide then narrow. And we do wide and narrow for 2 sets. I love the way that sometimes moves mimic themselves. Okay, ready, set, proud, chest bend over. Elbows wide, elbows narrow. Wide like goalposts, then turn your palms in. Make your arms parallel. Okay. It takes a little roll at the shoulder joint. Helps with the shoulder mobility. We squeeze our shoulder blades together in the back. Proud chest, long spine, neutral neck. Find a place ahead of you to gaze at because you don't have to stare at me. You know what you're doing. We got 10 seconds left. Go ahead and stop, write down your weights. Come back for wide curl, full curl biceps. Okay. You have time to write down your weight, so please do. We've got one more set of work after we finish our biceps and core, okay? We're getting there. You're doing awesome. Ready, set, wide curl, full curl. Wide curl, full curl. Just like that. Good job. Elbows tucked in, standing tall and proud. You're doing fantastic. We're breathing here. Again, keeping your elbows tucked in here. Pause. Write down your weights. Here's that tricky one. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be smoothed out this time. I know. I have a better idea of what we're doing now. Hopefully you do too. Reverse plank or tabletop. Be up or boat pose. Okay, ready, set, begin. Up, whoop, cover. So this is where I would begin today. And then when you feel like you want to go a little further into it, whoop, I still can't do V-ups from the front. I can do it from the side. I can do this. There we go. That was better. I think I'm going to stay right here. A nice little boat pose. But just know you have the chance to modify. I do like these reverse planks. I do think that's pretty awesome. Lift your hips to the ceiling, squeeze your butt. 2 seconds. Time. All right, breathe. And then let's head into a dolphin pike leg lifts. And then we have one more set of work to go where you're gonna go heavier, right? This is gonna be your heaviest set, so start thinking about that. All right, in 3, 2, 1, begin. Dolphin, plank, squeeze your glute. You're lifting with your rear. So if you're feeling this in your spine or your lower back, I need you to flex your foot, lift with your heel, and think about your butt cheek doing the lift right here, okay? And maybe don't come up as high. This does not have to be a large lift. It's small and squeeze, okay? If you're coming up like this, you might be using your back. In fact, you will be using your back. And then my hip, go ahead and stop. My hip just popped. I lifted up too high, okay? So keep it low. All right. What weights are you gonna do? Maybe pretty cool. Write down your deadlift squat. What are you gonna use? Write down your lunge curtsy. What are you gonna use? Okay. For this last set of work, how much heavier are you gonna go? All right. And then we're going into it. You've got 10 seconds. Whew. Deadlift to squat. Ready, set, begin. Mid shin, use your hamstrings and your glutes. Breathe. 3 seconds left. Hopefully that felt good. Pause. We're going into rear lunge and curtsy. Okay, we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This one trips me up a little bit because I want to keep going curtsy, curtsy. I try to take the reverse lunge, then the curtsy, reverse lunge, and then the curtsy, and then pause. Write down your weights. I'm gonna go with these weights here. Chest fly, chest press. Start with the chest press, go. Press, turn, fly, turn, press, turn, fly, turn, press, turn, fly, turn. 3, 2, 1, time. Back to our tricep press, skull crushers. So get yourself ready. You can write down your weights when we stand up. Ready, set, begin. Press, skull crush, lower, press, skull crush, lower, press, skull crush, lower, press. You got it. Skull crush. Elbows graze the rib cage. Tricep press, time. Write down your weights. And then let's go bent over wide row, narrow row. Ready, set, go. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow. You got it? Three, 2, 1. Write down your weights. Wide curl, full curl. Whew. This is good, I like this. And when we do it again, go ahead and begin. Another time, you'll be like so set with weights, you'll know better what to use because we went through it the first time already today. So sometimes going through the first time, you go a little bit lighter, you're in the side of caution. And so then the next time you can push yourself a little bit more and know like, oh yeah, for this, go ahead and pause, exercise, I use this weight. For this one, I use this weight. It's a little bit easier. Reverse plank or reverse tabletop V-ups. Ready, set, go. Lift. Trying for this V-up. There we go. Again, making it harder than it needs to be. And pause. Flip yourself over for dolphin. Leg extensions. Ready, set, begin. Hike up, plank, lift. Hike up, plank, lift. So we've got abdominals, glutes. And the abdominals don't stop working as you're in plank. You're squeezing your butt, tilting your hips towards your chin, keeping your abs engaged. Lower down. You're done. We made it. It felt very boot campish today, didn't it? I like that. All right, let's go ahead and stretch everything out. So let's sit on our bottoms and reach forward through our legs. Again, this is a great workout to come back to over and over and increase your weights each time and really use that tracker to track yourself. You can switch on your sheet that you already printed out, station 2 when it's repeated to station 3, so go 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I said, I put the double chart on there so that the next time you go to do this, you can just write it on the next chart, okay? What weights you use. All right, let's take a little figure 4 stretch here. Open up. And if you'd like to tag on cardio, you can tag on cardio. We are going to do the new Warrior Countdown soon. I don't know when it is on the schedule off the top of my head. I think it might be next Wednesday. I can't remember. Oh, you know what? I think I put Warrior Rhythm next Wednesday, but maybe we'll do Warrior Countdown, Warrior Strength Countdown on Wednesday. We'll hold off on the new Warrior Rhythm routine for a little bit longer. All right, go ahead and open up your back. Triceps overhead. Pat yourself in the back because you did such a great job. Side. Tomorrow is a catch-up replay day, so let's see, if you didn't do shift on Monday, go do that. If you didn't do mind on Tuesday, go do that. You can do both. You have an hour of time. I strongly recommend that. That would be actually an excellent workout because you get really warm and then you go through mind class, which is going to stretch you out. Okay, take some side bends. Or go back and do something else from the past. It's fine too, okay? Go back, scroll through the group, find your workout, go to your YouTube history. All of the things that you've done with me will pull up there that are not blocked yet, okay? So if it has music, it's blocked, just tell me you want me to unlock it. And if it has no music like today, you can just scroll back through your YouTube history and just pull something up, okay? So have a great day. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you back here on Friday for kickboxing. Bye.